you're just joining us, welcome to Hanging with Mrs. Hayward, and we are going to be doing a fun math activity using, talking about how to make numbers. So we're going to look at the different ways that you can make numbers. So I'm just going to grab some of my resources. So you can use a lot of different types of resources. So I've got here with me, I've just got some easy magnets, some color magnets, dot magnets. I like these ones because they're really easy for you to see online. You could be using dice, a set of dice would help. You could use fun counters. Like I like little fun counters, you could use these. Little teddy bears or little dinosaurs or something super fun. Or you can just use a piece of paper and a marker, or you can use a whiteboard if you have. So lots of different options to suit everyone. Let Mrs. Hayward have a quick sip of her coffee. Tell me if you're excited about this activity. Shoot me some hearts and likes right now. Fill Mrs. Hayward's bucket if you're excited about this activity right now. Delicious. I should work for a coffee company, actually. I always joke that I should have shares in Scholar's Choice, but maybe I should actually have shares in Tim Hortons coffee because I actually live for it. Okay, all right, so today what we're gonna do is we are going to, I'm just gonna grab my fancy little whiteboard marker, and we are gonna look at some ways to make 10. Ella is yelling, I am, awesome, good job. Okay, so we are gonna look at some ways to make the number 10. Who can tell me a way to make the number 10? So let's just use two numbers though this time. So let's keep it easier. Okay, we don't want to use so many numbers like they did in the book. Let's just use two numbers right now. So what two numbers can make? Thank you. Thanks, Natalie. My makeup is on point. Thank you. That's actually my new business. Thanks so much. Okay, so what two numbers can make 10? Excellent, Olivia, good job. Okay, so Olivia says 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Olivia says 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. So I'm gonna build that. Those are 7 plus 3 is Riley. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, stop. Don't tell me any more yet, okay? Because I'm going to lose it in the comments. So hold on a second. You guys are so smart. Evelyn, I see yours too. I'm going to need it again in a minute. Okay, so let's build. Oh my gosh, you guys are so super smart. Okay, so let's build this one. So this is 5 plus 5. So we've got 5 plus 5. So that's what Riley came up with. 5 yellows plus 5 was equal to 10. That was one way to make 10. Good job. Okay, tell me another way to make 10. Who's got it? Chika. Okay, Chika is saying she wants, oh, let me show you another cool trick too. So this is another cool trick that I like to do with my students. So instead of Mrs. Hayward having to take all of these off and starting again, when I already have, I'm gonna do Chika's, which is 8 plus 2. I already have 5 here. So I just need 3 more yellows. So all I do is take off 3 blues, and I add my 3 yellows to that. So that's some higher level thinking, being able to see what I just need to remove, because I don't need to remove all of them and start fresh. If you're at that stage, if you're a pre-K or a JK, and you're at the stage where you need to move them all off and start again, that is A-okay. But if you're a little bit older, if you're an SK or a grade 1, and you're starting to feel more comfortable with making bigger numbers, then you can definitely do that. I want you to start thinking about how you can move from 5 and add to that to make your bigger number 8. So that's about that expectation is composing and decomposing numbers. So it's a higher level thinking expectation. So if it's tricky, that's okay at first. Remember, we only get good at tricky things when we try them, right? Excellent job. Okay, so let's write Chika's question down. So I'm going to erase my 5 plus 10. And I'm going to add Chika made 8 plus 2 equals 10. So this is what Chika did. Great job, Chika. Excellent. Okay, who's got another one? Ashana said 4 plus 5, but that's not quite right, Ashana. I want you to go back and count that again. 4 plus 5 is 9. So you have to add something to that. Okay, let me see. Oliver. We did that one, Oliver. We did 5 plus 5 is 10. Excellent. Good one though, Oliver. Jasmine. Excellent. Okay, let's do Jasmine's. Jasmine says 4 plus 6. Okay, so what I want to do for 4 plus 6 is, I'm going to write 4 plus 6 so you can put it in your head that those are the numbers that Mrs. Hayward is looking for. 4 plus 6. Now remember the higher thinking strategy that we talked about? So I have 4 here. So now, instead of clearing off my whole board, I should just start to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I just need to take these ones away because I already have 4. And now I need to add to my 2. And my higher level thinking says that 2, I just need to add to that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I am counting up from 2. Instead of starting from the beginning in the blues, I also started at 2 and counted up. So that was a bigger strategy. Okay, excellent job. Okay, Ashana, I am going to do Ashana's right now. So I'm going to do Ashana's and we're going to do it a little bit differently this time. So I'm going to show you Ashana's. I'm going to show you Ashana's and then you are going to have to tell me what Ashana's question is, how she made it. So, okay. So now Ashana's is something plus something equals 10. Ashana's is something plus something equals 10. So what is the number? Tell me what it is. Tell me what Ashana did here. What did she do here? You got it, Denver. I don't know if that was just yours or if you just got it, but Ashana, great job. Chika says, thank you so much. You're welcome, Chika. Thanks for tuning in. I've missed you. I've missed all my friends from school. Who can tell me what goes here? What is Ashana's problem? She made up, how did she make up how to make to 10? What did she make up? And Mai, who is with you there, Mai? Who said that answer? Let me just write that down so I don't mistake. There is so many little ones watching right now, so sometimes until I have you memorized, some of them I need to Ziad, good job. You're right. Leah, good job. And was Ziad in my class in kindergarten? Is this the same Ziad or is this a different Ziad? I love to know. I'm super curious. And Chelsea said 7 plus 3 is 10. Excellent. Good job. 7 plus 3 from Clara. Good job. You guys, you are really, really smart. You are really great math wizards. It is. If you said 7 plus 3, you are on point. It's not. Okay, that's okay. But you know what? Ziad's a pretty cool name. Because that was a super cool kid that I had, and his name was Ziad. Okay, let's do someone else's. Who else has one? Kian. Let's do Kian's. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you Kian's. So he says 1. He says 1. So I'm going to take all these off. So that's decomposing a number. 1 to 7. So now to 9, sorry. So now I have 3 blues. I'm going to count up from my 3 blues. I'm going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's that's Kian's. Can anybody tell me? I know. Thanks, Mai. I was just curious because it's the same name and sometimes it's a small world. Can anybody tell me what this question is? Riley, you got it so fast. Oh, Riley, you did it opposite. So this one is 1 plus 1 plus You got it, Ella. 1 plus 9. Excellent. 1 plus 9, Chelsea. You got it. Leah, you just got it mixed up. You did 9 plus 1, but that's okay. So this one reads 1 plus 9 because we start on the left. It's confusing for Mrs. Hayward because I'm like looking in a mirror right now with the camera, but we always start on our left when we're doing math and when we're doing reading in Canada. But guess what? Okay, Shauna, Ziad, and Kian all have a great idea. I'm going to try to change this. So this is actually another way to make 10. I can take this 1 and I can move this over here, and now I can make it 9 plus 1. 9 blues plus 1. So now it's 9 plus 1. Do you see that? 9 plus 1 is 10. But also, 1 plus 9 is 10. So that's super cool how we can play with numbers and make the same number come up. 9 plus 1, excellent, Ella. You're right. 9 plus 1 and 1 plus 9 are both equal 10. You guys are so smart. Just like 7 plus 3 and 3 plus 7, both equal 10. Really, really smart. Really smart. Okay, so you can do this with bigger numbers too. So if you wanted, let's do one more. Let's do one more smaller number, and then we'll do a bigger number, okay? So let's pick, let's pick, another good one is 5. I like numbers like 5, 10, 15 because they come up in our patterns. Remember when we were doing the hundreds chart? We see those numbers a lot. So composing and decomposing those numbers are great, great practice. So this time I am going to do, our magic number is going to be 5. So I want you to tell me, pop away down below. Pop away down below. I'm not doing what you were doing. Pop away down below to show me how to make 5. I'm not sure what you mean, Sandra. Pop away down below to show me 5. How can you make 5? Something plus something equals 5. Excellent. Ella, did you say that? What? You really are a math whiz. That is a really good one. Okay, let's build Ella's. Ella says 1, 2, 3. I just like to use these dots because you can see them a little bit better. Excellent. Shaunas said the same one. And then 1, 2. So that's an easy way to make 5. 3 plus 2. Oh, I like your way, Leah. That's a good one too. Chelsea had a good way to make 5 too. Chelsea said 4 plus 1. Leah said 0 plus 5. That's a good one. You don't add anything to 5. Kian said 1 plus 4 is 5. That's okay. Help is good. She's skipping ahead and doing 12s because she wants to email that to you. I can't wait to see your work, Riley. 3 plus 2. Excellent, Evelyn. Good job. Ashana, great job. Okay, so, and Riley says 3 plus 2. Excellent. So there are so many great ways to make 5, right? We can do 3 plus 2. We could do 2 plus 3. We could do 4. Chelsea said 4 plus 1. We could do 1 plus 4. So many great ways to make 5. And Leah's way, which was 0 plus 5. And that's a great way too. So we have 5 yellows and we add no blues to it. That's a super smart way to do it. 2 plus 3, Ziad says. Jasmine says 4 plus 1. Excellent. Chika says 4 plus 1. Excellent. Okay, now I'm going to kick it up a notch. So if you are a pre-K or a JK, don't worry if this is too hard. Just call this is like your gifted training right now. So if you don't get this, don't worry about it because this is for my grade 1s right now. So for all my grade 1s and 2s tuning in, I'm going to give you a hard one, okay? Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to give you the number 12. 12. That's a 2-digit number. So we call numbers digits, and there are 2 digits here. 2 is in the ones column, and the 1 is in the tens column. So that's a little bit of other another expectation that we talk about, ones and tens columns too. How can we make, oh, Mrs. Hayward left the 5 up there. How can we make 12? Pop away down below that we can make 12. Chika, you are on point. Excellent job, Chika. Excellent. Good job, Kian. Quick. So quick and smart. So, excellent. So, Chika said, oh man, you guys are so smart. Okay, Chika said 6 plus 6. Kian said 10 plus 2. Oops, 10 plus 2 before these go away. I'm going to write all of yours down. Olivia said 7 plus 5. Leah said 2 plus 10. Jasmine said 11 plus 1. If I skipped you, pop it back up again. Riley said 9 plus 3. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Ella said 10 plus 2. Good job, Ella. Kian said 5 plus 7. If my head was down and your comment went by, skip it or pop it back up because I know Chelsea said one and I missed hers. 5 plus 7. Shauna says 6 plus 6. Kian says 8 plus 4. Oh my gosh. You guys are on point. Ziad says 2 plus 10. Excellent. Riley says 8 plus 4. Kian says 11 plus 1. Shauna says 6 plus 6. Kian says 3 plus 9. Kian, you are on fire over there. 3 plus 9. I missed Chelsea's, I know that. I know hers flew by. And she really likes to get her shout out, so I feel kind of bad about that. That was just an accident. My head went down. Okay, so these are all the ways that we just made 12. We made it so many ways. Excellent. Good job. Great work. Sandra, I'm just having a bit of a mental block there, so if you can pop the name down below too. Sorry. Great work. Okay, do you want to do another one? Pop some hearts and likes below if you want to do another one. Do you want a harder one or an easier one? Pop your answer down below while I wipe off my board. Harder or easier? Harder or easier? Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, Riley, you have to tell me your name when you're typing your answer. That's great. It's okay. Chelsea was using the iPad for a little while, so as long as they're responsible with it and they're not sending me angry faces, it's okay. But if somebody's sending me angry faces right now, that hurts Mrs. Hayward's heart. So no angry faces, please. Makes me sad. And I think somebody's angry. Okay, Evelyn wants harder. Riley wants harder. I'm writing your name down, Riley, so that I can remember when I see your mummy's name. Okay, excellent. Olivia says harder. Ella says easier. Ashana says easier. Zia said easier. Ziad says easier. And Kian says harder. Okay, how about we do one easier and one harder? Make everybody happy, right? Okay, we're gonna go harder right now, and then we're gonna come back and go easier, okay? So if you're harder, if this is too hard for you, don't worry about it. Just watch and learn. And sometimes things sneak into your head that you don't even realize. So just to pretend right now you're sitting in a grade 1-2 classroom and be like, what? This is what the grade 1-2s do? So just think about that. Okay, so right now we are going to think of all the ways, to make 20. And Mrs. Hayward is gonna record your answers. Like Chika says easier too. Okay, we're coming back to easier. Tell me all the ways, pop them down below, that we can make 20. How many ways can we make 20? And 20 is a nice one. It's a big number, but it's not too tricky because it's an even number. So we do know 20. See, Chika, you're smarter than you think. You got it. It is. That's a good one. 10 plus 10. Excellent. Good job, Kian. 10 plus 10 is one way to make it. Evelyn says 10 plus 10. Excellent. Good job. Riley says 10 plus 10. Riley, you are so fast. Riley also says 9 plus 11. And Kian says 1 plus 19. Excellent. Riley said 8 plus 12. What are you, Riley? Gifted? How are you doing this so fast? Olivia says 18 plus 2. Woo. Shaunas says 10 plus 10. Excellent. Leah says 12 plus 8. What? You guys are amazing. Olivia says 5 plus 15. Oh my gosh, I have so many of them already. Look at that. Key-Ann says 5 plus 15. Excellent. Leah says 18 plus 2. Oh, that's a good one. Ziad says 10 plus 10. Absolutely. Good one. Shauna says 17 plus 3. See, I thought you guys said you didn't want a hard one. Leah says 13 plus 7. 13 plus 7. Whoa, Leah, you're on fire. On fire is a good thing. Mrs. Hayward says that. If you don't know Mrs. Hayward, she loves to tell jokes. Okay. Key-Ann says 9 plus 11. Did I get that? Yes. And he says 18 plus 2. Yep. Evelyn says 9 plus 11. Yes, good one. Clara did 10 and 10 with help from Mummy and her dentist. Aw. So smart. Good job. Key-Ann says 3 plus 17. Woo, good one. 3 plus 17. Shauna says 9 plus 11. Good one. Look at all the answers we have so far, boys and girls. So many ways to make 20. Look at that. And the cool thing is, if you had some more time, you could use the magnets to show all the different ways. You could use fun counters to show all the different ways. Or you could use bingo dabbers. That's another tool that we have. Mrs. Hayward likes to use those. And you could use markers. You could use just a pencil. So it could be as fun or simple as you want to make it. Let's see. 4 plus 16. That's a really good one. 4 plus 16. Let me get that one down. 4 plus 16. 4 plus 16. Excellent. Great job, Ashana. Thank you, Sarah. And the great thing about this activity is that you can really adapt it. So that's why I'm trying to show activities that can really reach a range of children and their levels. So you could do this activity with a pre-K student just by doing the number 2 or 3 or 4, a really, really low number. And you could talk about the different ways to make 4. You could do this activity with kindergarten students with lower numbers. JKs, I would stick with 5, maybe 10, depending on their level. And your SKs could probably I would say maybe about 10 to 20, depending on their level. And your grade 1s could definitely do 20. The expectation would definitely be 20 and beyond if they're ready for it. So I always like to open up options so that the kids that are ready for it are getting challenged, but then the kids that are not ready for it are getting exposed. So the more we expose our children to things, the better and the stronger they get at skills. So maybe they don't get it the first time. That's okay. Mrs. Hayward doesn't get a lot of things the first time too. But the more we get exposed to things, the better we get. So I don't like to say practice makes perfect. I like to say practice makes better, because we don't ever have to be perfect. And that's a lesson that Mrs. Hayward is still learning, because sometimes Mrs. Hayward can be really tough on herself. And I know other boys and girls are like that too. And they get upset when they don't get the answer perfect. And we don't have to be perfect. We never have to. It's okay to make mistakes. And some of our best and smartest learners make mistakes. Okay, let's do one more, because I said we would do an easier one too. So we're going to go back down now and do an easier number. Let's go back and do one more. We have time for one more today. We're going to do an easy number, and then we are all done for the day. Okay, let's do the number. Let's do the number 6. That's a good one. Tell me all the ways to make 6. Pop your answers down below. All the ways you can make 6. Now again, parents, I could be using these, but it would take us a little bit longer. So to keep this fast for the kids. So if you were home, I would probably use something to show it so they have a visual representation. But to keep it fast and interesting for our little ones right now, and to keep them engaged, I'm just going to pop down the answers that they say. So Kian says 5 plus 1. Excellent. 5 plus 1. Shauna says 5 plus 1. Olivia says 4 plus 2. So did Kian. He said the same. Kian is so fast. Chika says 3 plus 3. Good one. Ella says 1 plus 5. Excellent, Ella. Shauna says 4 plus 2. Great. Kian says, oh, that's a good one. That's a page from Leia's one. 6 plus 0. Excellent. Good job. Kian says 3 plus 3. Kian is on fire. Wow. Shauna says 3 plus 3 too. Good job. So these are the ones we have so far. Look at all the super cool ways we have to make 6. So one thing that I do is when I go back and I take a look at this board now, so I know we have 1 plus 5. Then I can reverse the number and I see 5 plus 1. So we have both of those options. If it's 1 plus 5, then 5 plus 1 works too. So that's a really important lesson. So we have 4 plus 2, and Clara just said 2 plus 4. So we were missing 2 plus 4 up here. So great job, Clara. I'm going to add that to the list. 2 plus 4. So when we have 4 plus 2, we know that we can also, when we have 2 plus 4, we know we can also make it with 4 plus 2. Great noticing. When we have, and then we have 3 plus 3. And oops, Mrs. Hayward just realized that I wrote it up there twice. So good. So do you notice that reversal thing? That's another sweet trick that Mrs. Hayward is just wanting you to learn today. So if you have, for example, when we were making 20, 5 plus 15 was 20, but 15 plus 5 was also 20. So when we reverse those numbers, they also make another math question and another way to make that number. So that is a big learning aha for today. Hopefully you learned some really great things today, or you just had some fun with math, and that's okay too. Having fun with math is key, because every time we have fun with math, we get used to the patterns in math, we get familiar with math, and we feel comfortable, and we build our confidence in math. And so building your confidence in math is so super important. Send me some likes and loves right now if you feel that your confidence in math is better. If you really liked this activity and you are feeling really good, send me some likes and loves right now. Fill Mrs. Hayward's bucket. Good, I like it. I'm so happy to see that we are having likes, lots of likes and loves. And so that means that boys and girls had their bucket filled today and learned something today, but they're filling Mrs. Hayward's bucket, and learned something today and felt more confident with math. You are all math wizards. You did amazing work today, boys and girls. I am so proud of you. Mums and dads, if you're just tuning in, if you can share this video, I would really appreciate it. Sharing is caring, and it helps to get the word out to more parents. If you can share that on your page, in your local pages, I would really, really appreciate that. And like and follow Hanging with Mrs. Hayward. And you can also find me on Instagram. And the link is on my website as well. Okay, thank you so much, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining us today. I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Bye.